Good morning, YouTube. I was just reading this story about debtor prisons. And here again, this is a new propaganda from the bankers trying to scare you into making your payments, or, gosh, you're going to get locked up in debtor's prison. Well, that's interesting because there are people out there in the United States right now committing armed robbery to get locked up so they can have health care. So if you think that this is something to be concerned about, debtor prison, it's selective enforcement to keep you paying. Because the day that it takes more money to make or that payment, like let's say for example you have a creditor and you owe him a week's wages for your debt. Well, the day that payment will not even buy a tank of gas or a loaf of bread, yeah, that could come in 10 or 15 years. It's going to get that bad, folks. It's going to get to where the payment, you can't even buy what you need with the payment, okay? So when the inflation gets that bad, the old debts aren't going to really matter anymore because the value will be, almost zero. So this is a banker's propaganda thing to keep you going to work, to keep you making those payments on those houses that are underwater, for fear that you're going to go to prison. Well, it's not going to work for very long because, like I said, many people want to go to prison because they can't afford to anything else because they have no jobs or anything like that. So, and you're not hearing about people like that getting locked up. Of course not, because that would be a benefit for them. So don't really take this too seriously. It's just propaganda to keep you in the game, to keep you using their dollars, to keep you playing along. Because once you stop using their money less, more of this crazy stuff that they're doing, it really has much less of an effect on you personally. So I say disregard it. I owe thousands of dollars in debt, and the day that they come to lock me up for it, like I said, it would be a good deal because, okay, I've got $40,000, $50,000, $100,000, $1 million in debt. Loaf of bread cost $10,000. They're going to spend $100,000 a week or something like that to keep me locked up for $1 million debt? No. So are they going to fucking do that for a $1,000 debt or something like that? No. So we want the collapse, we want the inflation, we want this stuff to keep going. We want it to get worse. We want it to get, because the quicker that this propaganda one becomes nothing, because it's already actually nothing, because it would be impossible for the bankers to lock us all up and then have a productive economy. Even though there isn't enough money to pay the debts, they have to loan us the money to make the payments on the debt, and they aren't loaning us any more money. That's why we can't pay our debt. So this is a good thing. Don't get scared about this. It's a good thing. Links below.